Live from Las Vegas, this is NAB Show Live, produced by Broadcast Beat.
Hey guys, Nikki from Broadcast Beat and NAB Show Live, and I'm here with Ken Yaz of WCPMedia. How have you been?
I've been great. It's been quite a year. We're doing all kinds of new things, Nikki. And
good. I want to hear about them.
You got it.
So we've spoke quite a bit.
Yes.
So since the last time I spoke with you, tell me about where WCPMedia has gone.
WCPMedia was originally a platform as a service for the distribution of libraries of films for independent film producers and distributors. And most recently, reality production companies have been using us to move series to their buyers. And the system has the capability of storing content at a reasonable price, and it's active content. You don't have to dig deep to get it out, and you don't have to pay to get it out. Uploading and downloading is free of charge, and for the fast delivery of content. And we've enhanced that over the past year by bringing Aspera inside WCP. And Aspera is a really flexible, highly secure, very fast transfer protocol. We can provide our clients with the ability to use their client known as Aspera Connect, which is built into our system on both ends, and they leverage our license. Or if the recipient, like a broadcaster, has an Aspera license, we can push directly to their server. And that's really convenient for the people on the receiving end. They don't necessarily have to go through our interface in order to access the content. So it's been a big development for us to bring Aspera in. And as I've often said, it's not always the technology, as good as it is, it's the brand. Right. And frankly, Aspera is the brand name in this arena. Yeah. And it's a great product, and they've given us total support during the integration phase. The other thing that we've done over the last year, and it's kind of been pretty remarkable, is work with production on the daily side. So we're working with digital technicians, digital dailies technicians that they're called, or DITs, who take the raw content off of the cameras, typically an Alexa camera and a Red camera, organize it, collect it, organize it, and then process it, which means on-set or near-set transcoding it into an appropriate format for review and approval. Our system is really one of the only systems that allows you to properly organize it and distribute it globally in the form of, let's say, an MPEG-4, an H.264, in these unique, customized, secure screening rooms. Right. Security being one of the biggest things that the customer is concerned about. That's what I was,
especially with production and you know, things that have happened in the past. It must be a big concern. So.
Yeah, our clients are saying, hey, look, it's one thing to have the finished product stolen, if you will, or pirated at the end of production when it's aired. And BitTorrent gets a hold of it almost immediately. Quite another thing during the dailies and editing process. We just completed 9 months of work on an HBO show. We can talk about it, The Young Pope, which is airing currently. And we moved dailies for review and approval to over 100 stakeholders internationally. It was a co-production, everybody from executive producers down to the actors. And not once during that entire process was there an intrusion and a theft of any of the content in the raw form. So that was great.
And do you find that they're a little hesitant, though, at first? Yeah.
Very hesitant. We're also working with a couple of networks to promote their content for purchase. For example, one of our clients is distributing content all over Africa, and they're selling it. And so they use our screening rooms in order to promote it. And they customize the screening rooms for various genres, whether it be travel, adventure, food. So different networks get different types of content. And at first they were saying, hey, you know, we use DVDs and Blu-rays to do this. And I said...
Still?
Yeah, I said, really, you got to jump on the team and come in for the big win. This is a much easier, more convenient, less expensive way to do it. We do it on a subscription basis, and we make it affordable to the client. We work with them to show them exactly. We provide the tech support, either online via, a GoToMeeting or a Skype call. And we're also developing video modules to show them how to do it.
And speaking real quick about price, you guys that's one of your big things, right?
Absolutely.
What you can do for the price that you can do it.
One of the competitive systems that does this professionally, we're a quarter of their price on a monthly basis. So it's really a very efficient way to do it. In addition to which, Nikki, we can deliver content to the editing room. For one of the productions that we're doing for a company called Ambi, it's a big feature film, we create the H.264, or we receive the H.264 that's been processed by the dailies technician. He organizes it. It's a browser-based system, so he handles the organization of that content and the control of it, and he distributes those in those screening rooms. He also creates DNX36 because the editor's using the Avid Media Composer. They're living in Burbank. It's being shot in Rome, so we're sending content all over the world for different purposes. Some for review and approval, some for editorial. Once there are cuts, an interim cut, like a work in progress, an editor's cut, a director's cut, those also end up in the system and get distributed to the appropriate stakeholders.
That's great. So each different person gets the file format they need
in their own customized, secure, private space.
Which cuts time right there, because transcoding is, takes time.
Does take time.
Yeah.
We can transcode for the clients if they want. We typically do that for broadcasters who will, for example, give us or send to us, let's say, a ProRes 422. But on the receiving end, they need an XD-cam. They don't have the transcoder in-house. They don't have like a Teranex or something like that. And even if they did, they wouldn't want to do it. So we will create a transcoding template, a repeatable template, and all they have to do is call it out, and we will make the transcode for them and send them the appropriate file to the broadcaster.
That's awesome. Anything else you want to tell us?
No, it's been a busy year. We'll continue to enhance and develop the product, and we're just looking for more productions and other kinds of market verticals that we can get into. We're talking, as I mentioned to you earlier, we're talking to institutions who have large libraries of old films that they've digitized and they want to organize them and make them available, so we're talking to them as well. The bottom line is that there's a lot of functionality in the system from A to Z, and everybody kind of reaches into it and takes the piece that they want to use, and that's how we're marketing the system now, as modules that can do various things.
That's great. It sounds like you've had a very busy year since I spoke with you last.
It's been really
good and a successful one.
Adoption in this business of this kind of technology does take time. People are used to doing it a certain way. They're reluctant at first, but when they see the value of it, when they see the functionality of it, they come around.
Good. I can't wait to speak with you next year, hopefully sooner, and see how much more success you've had.
We're looking to get some big shows on our platform.
Thank you so much, Ken. It's always nice talking to you. This is Nikki with Broadcast Beat and NAB Show Live.